Guys, we have an urgent information coming out. Very important update when it comes to the government shutdown, EBT SNAP benefits. Judge praises President Donald Trump issues deadline for November SNAP benefit payments. So let's see what's going on here. Do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for your support. All right, so it says here a federal judge in Rhode Island has acknowledged President Donald Trump's quick and definitive response to a court ruling on Friday over SNAP benefit payments, describing the president's involvement as greatly appreciated. All right, so we are seeing something here, guys. This judge is giving credit to President Donald Trump. Trump said that he's going to work something out. He has his lawyers. They're going to get all this done through court. And you guys already know the Democrats has shut down the gov for, again, I think 13th time. Chuck Schumer shut it down. So we're going to see what's going on with this one here. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. All right, so a footnote in the order acknowledges President Trump's involvement, noting the court's recognition of his effort to facilitate timely funding. All right, so we are seeing something here, guys. We are definitely seeing some dialogue, something that's very good. Something that needs to happen. Because again, there's been a lot of issue going on between the right and the left. So the court greatly appreciates the president's quick and definitive response to this court order and his desire to provide the necessary SNAP funding. Now, the U.S. District Court Judge John wrote in a court order on Saturday. All right, so it's looking pretty good so far. Now, again, I know a lot of people woke up November 1st. There was no benefits, nothing on their EBT cards. And here's the thing. It's not like you lost these benefits, because once the government shutdown is lifted, you're going to get that benefit ASAP, all right? So let's say December 1st, you get your benefits. December 1st, let's say December 1st, the gov shutdown is lifted. Again, you're going to get your benefit from November and also December. That's like double benefits there. Give me a second here. Approximately 42 million Americans, about 1 in 8, rely on food stamps each month, receiving benefits through electronic cards that can be used to purchase groceries. Supporters said that delayed or reduced payments will cause significant harm to households dependent on the program. All right, so what to know? It says here McConnell ruled the USDA must now ensure that SNAP benefits for November reach recipients in full by the end of Monday. Wow! November 3rd, or that partial payments be issued no later than the end of the day on Wednesday, November 5th. Now, this is, again, some people are saying that the benefits are going to come in right after Tuesday election. This election going on. You have New York mayor stuff going on. It seems like New York is going to have their first Muslim mayor. And again, you have all those elections. So some of these politicians are predicting that people are going to get their benefits right after election, Tuesday night, possibly perhaps Tuesday or Wednesday morning. There is no question that the congressionally approved contingency funds must be used now because of the shutdown, the judge wrote. Now it says here, the order cites contingency funds from fiscal year 2024 and 2025, as well as Section 32 of the Agricultural Adjustment Act of 1935 as potential sources to ensure SNAP payments are made. USDA has argued that it lacks the legal authority and sufficient funds to provide full SNAP benefits for November amid the ongoing partial gov shutdown. The agency also contended in court that even if contingency funds were available, they will not cover the full payments, and implementing reduced benefits nationwide will be administratively challenging. According to administration lawyers, $5.25 billion is currently available in a program contingency fund, though ensuring full payments for November could require at least $8.5 billion. So that's how much. This is how much benefits funds is being put out every month. $8.5 billion a month. 42 million Americans receive the SNAP benefits. So 42 million, that's $8.5 billion a month. We have emergency funds, but it's not enough. All right. Again, we're still short 2 point something billion. All right. So it says here, on Friday, McConnell ordered the federal gov to fund SNAP benefits using at least the available contingency funds. And an appointee of former Barack Obama, he rejected the administration argument that the funds could only be applied in cases of natural disaster. All right, so the funds that we have is emergency funds that were meant for catastrophic event. Hurricane, tornado, flood, earthquake, wildfire, you name it. All right, so stuff like that does happen, and we have money, again, in case we get hit with a world catastrophic event. That money was not meant for human error, meaning that money was not meant because politicians can come together. Again, that money is not for that. Meanwhile, in Boston, U.S. District Judge Adira, also an Obama appointee, ruled that USDA must continue SNAP benefits payments, describing the program's suspension as unlawful. So what people are saying? Well, it says here the district court judge, John, wrote in court documents, there is no question that the congressionally approved contingency funds must be used now because of the shutdown. In fact, the president, during his first term, issued guidance indicating that these contingency funds are available if SNAP funds lapse due to a gov shutdown. I do not want Americans to go hungry, President Donald Trump wrote on Truth Social after McConnell's ruling on Friday. I asked the court to clarify how we can legally fund SNAP as soon as possible if we are given the appropriate legal direction by the court. It will be my honor to provide the funding. California Governor Gavin Newsom said in a statement, I'm proud to see courts agree that the Trump administration has a legal responsibility to support the SNAP program. But it's not only Trump. This is all politicians. Chuck Schumer should have never shut it down. He shut it down 13 times. This is not only on Trump. Yes, Trump is commander-in-chief, but again, he's not a king, all right? A king is like, crazy stuff like the Roman Empire, Julius Caesar, or Augusta, stuff like that, where they have all the power. Donald does not have all the power. You got the Senate, you got the House, again, you got the Supreme Court. So, when someone becomes president, it doesn't mean that they control the whole thing, because there's other chambers too. So everybody is involved in this mess here. It says we are not going to sit idly by while families go hungry. It's cruel, it's immoral, and it's beneath us as a nation. California will keep fighting to make sure people get the food assistance they need and deserve. Gavin, you wrong, man. You are wrong. You know how many people out where you live at in California, you know how many people are sleeping on the sidewalk? You know how many people don't have places to stay? And the sidewalk is filled with tents. Those people haven't eaten. They got all that type of mess going on. And he has the nerve to say that we must take care of the people. You don't even take care of your own. All right, you got that homelessness going out of control out there in California. So Gavin, shh, don't say nothing. It says here USDA must report to the court by noon on November 3rd with a plan to comply. If full payments are not completed, partial payments are to follow by Wednesday. The agency could face further enforcement action if deadlines are missed. All right, so that's where we are right now, guys. This is a big breaking news here. It seems like they're working on something. I mentioned this last week. After the election, we're gonna see some benefits. I don't know why they do this type of stuff, but again, it's all political stuff. But yeah, I do believe that it seems like people's gonna be getting their stuff, and I know people need to get food for Thanksgiving: turkey, stuffing, mashed potato, collard greens, gravy, and all that goodie. Man, I'm hungry. Anyway, guys, please share the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will keep you updated with the SNAP benefits. And thank you so much for your support. Till next time later. Peace.